So, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. This is, the Atari VCS 4 months in, So, what do I think about it? I think it's awesome. I'm gonna go over my experience with the Atari VCS over the last 4 months, and I'm gonna give my opinions and what I recommend and other things. So to start off with, the Atari VCS is awesome in my opinion. I love it, and I'm enjoying every second I have with it. It looks awesome. It looks awesome, and it's just brilliant. So for me, see the great thing about the Atari VCS is you can truly do whatever you want with your machine. You can you can you can upgrade it. You can use a mouse and keyboard if you wish. You can use the joystick or the controllers if you wish. You can use Xbox controllers. You can use PlayStation 4 controllers. It's really flexible in what sort of controllers you want to use and stuff like that. And for me personally, this is what I prefer. This is a Jellycom wireless keyboard. It comes with a USB cable. It charges in less than an hour, and same goes for the mouse. Um, see Jellycom. So €20 for a wireless rechargeable keyboard and mouse. That's my personal preference. Has all the keys you want and stuff. And the battery life of this mouse and keyboard are truly awesome. So for PC mode, or if you're just using Chrome, it's the way to go. And certain emulators let you use the controller, which is awesome. You know, so really, you can't go wrong whatever you choose to do with the Atari VCS. These are just my personal preferences. So now I didn't upgrade my Atari VCS whatsoever internally. I mean, I didn't upgrade the RAM or the storage because for me, it's just fine the way it is. I don't have the skills to open it up, and I don't want to because I want to keep it looking like that for as long as I can. Plus, like I said, I'm happy the way it is. I mean, the gaming experience that I'm getting with it is awesome. You know, and I'm happy as Larry with it. So what I did is for storage is a must because there's only 32 gigabytes of onboard storage, and you will need more. Because there's more and more games coming out for stuff. So storage is a must. So I just got this USB drive, 14 gigabytes. It only cost me €11. For if we want to store more games and apps and stuff like that. Or you can upgrade the RAM. To 2 terabytes. I think is the maximum, but you have to open up the VCS and put it inside it. So you have options. You can choose whatever way you want to do it. Like if you have the skills to open it up and put it in there, then go for it. You can put more RAM into the system to make it more powerful. So running PC games will run a lot better and stuff like that. But for me personally, the way it is, it's just fine. I don't need to upgrade it. But anyway, so yeah, awesome. Yeah, so look, I say, I've been using Chrome to play emulators and stuff like that because it works just fine with me. And we'll just go to that really quick, and it's really easy. To find games. You don't have to be a whiz kid, or you don't have to do anything illegal to play these games. Uh, so really, and the thing about the mouse is it has a switch that you can just turn on and stuff like that, and you're away, So I'm not gonna go to a site that I always use. I'm a big Sega Saturn fan, so I like to play a lot of Sega Saturn games, and using the keyboard, you just turn it on, and you're away, And it's so easy to use. I mean, And now if you choose, you can use Windows 10 or Linux, but I've tried using them, and for whatever reason they just don't work, and it's a lot of hassle for me to get them to work. So I just use Chrome that's built in natively to the Atari VCS. So just not going to go to Google, and we'll just type in Sega Saturn games online. And Stadia works. I play a lot of games on Stadia and Nvidia GeForce Now. Like, I'm just gonna zoom in so you can see that. So this is where it will go for if I'm not using stuff on the Atari VCS itself. We'll just go to the Google Chrome. So Sega Saturn games online. And the thing is, it saves your entries, if you know what I mean. So you don't have to keep typing it in, like, And see, there's multiple things, And so this one right here, Sega Saturn play retro games online, retro games dot online. Well, yeah, because it's not just Sega Saturn games, but it's other systems as well, And like it's pretty cool, Like, you have a Sega 32X, NES, whatever you want. But so this is the site that I always use if I'm playing games. Now each game has different performance. Not every game runs sleeky smooth, but it's all there. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's all categorized A, B, C, D. 32X, N64, N64. There's loads of games here. And N64 games seem to run the best on this emulator. But this is just one example of many emulators that are available on the Atari VCS League. Like a Duke Nukem, or just click it. Just Duke Nukem League, or just start game. It takes a few minutes to load. Now, you can map out the controls, sorry, any way you want, or you can use the keyboard. You know, um, you know. So, what was I say? You can use it. You can map out the controls of the joypad, or you can use the keyboard. We always use the keyboard, but sometimes we'll use the controller. So it shows you what each button does, and you can map out the controls any way you want, like. So yeah, you can use the Atari controller, you can use an Xbox controller, but because of the layout of the N64 controller, it is a bit awkward. But yeah, and so yeah, I'll just uh, use the mouse and click it. You know, so there you go, and you can go full screen if you wish. Um, you know, it's awesome. I mean, so like for me, this is good enough, But if you wish, you can play some music and all. No? Yeah, it's just a matter of finding out what keys do what, and once you have that sorted out, you're good to go. Yeah, so that's where I go to play my games, But anything you could think of, ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64, you just type it in and it finds it for you, And like I said, once you're just playing the games for enjoyment, there's nothing wrong, if you know what I mean, Yeah, so it's just a matter of finding out which keys do what, and yeah, or you can map out the controls on the controller, Yeah, So yeah, I mean that's you know just where and see how good it runs, like you know. So yeah, and just to take it out with this, you just press escape on the keyboard and you're back, you know, and so that's it. Like like I said, I have different games up the top, and this is called retro games dot online. So like you just type in literally out and it finds it for you, you know. So I'm just gonna go back to the just gonna go back to the dashboard. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You know, you have all the apps as well. So 4 months in, I'm happy as Larry, and you know, there's new games add to the store all the time. You know, just go to the store. Big Tail Gunner, Airy, that's the new one there. I don't know if you can see that, but so yeah, 4 months in and plays, you know, and you know, like pretty much whatever you want to do, you can do, like you know. Uh, so yeah, I mean, 4 months in, you know, I'm really happy, and that the like these are just my personal preferences. Whatever you choose to do, there's no wrong choice, you know. But like my opinion is, if you're like me, and if you don't have the skills to open it up and put in the RAM and the storage, don't do it, because you can still enjoy the Atari VCS without doing so. Because Chrome is built in to play all the emulator games, and you have Antstream, and you have so many games to play. You know, so yeah, and in my opinion, a mouse and a keyboard is a must. You know, you want to get the full enjoyment out of the Atari VCS, and see a Jellycom, and that's the voltage and everything else. Only €20. If you're living in England, that'd be a lot cheaper because of pouches and packaging, and you know it's awesome. You know, so okay, there's many negatives about the Atari VCS. Uh, well, there are a few, and they're only minor ones in my opinion. You know, it's not as powerful as an Xbox Series X. You know, so I mean, it can't run games that can run. That's a con. But we saw someone running Xbox Game Pass through the Atari VCS, but you had to have Windows 10 operating system installed. Now this is the problem, mine, you know. This has Windows 10 in it, but it doesn't work because it doesn't have an activation key. Now, um, um, I was told that it would work. I didn't need one, but I got duped, you know. So we decided to get a Linux operating system. Same deal, whatever it is, we put it in and it won't work. Not for me anyway. So we just said, fuck it, I'm not gonna use a different operating system on my Atari VCS. We'll just use what I have here and what's in the store and what's in Chrome. That's good enough for me. I have Netflix, I have Disney